Hey guys, Jason here from Positive Real Estate and welcome along to the Friday update, a bit of tips and strategies about what's happening, things to do, keep you motivated as a property investor. Hey, this week I want to touch on something that's very important. As the marketplace slows down this year, the growth that the market is going to bring is going to be slower. In some places it's going to be neutral or even negative. There's definitely good buying opportunities out there in the marketplace, and as a property investor, a good quality professional property investor, you need to understand that markets go up and markets go down, but you need to be able to make money or create equity in a marketplace no matter what's going on. Whether the market is low, whether the market is high, you choose different strategies at different times to make money as a property investor. And today I'm going to talk about how to add value, and the good ones that I like. My favourite is strataing and subdividing. But there's 6 different ways, or 6 ways I like to make money through real estate strategies, okay? And I'll work with you now on those. Now, the number one easiest way to make some dosh, especially in a slow market or a backward trending market, in some places in Australia there's going to be some negative growth, but those places have already experienced quite large growth in the last 2 or 3 years. So that's not uncommon, it's not unusual, so don't get all carried away that we've got negative growth. That is just something that's natural. Things go up, they reset themselves a bit, and then they go up again later on. But as a property investor, we can't sit around waiting for the market forever. We've got to be able to make money ourselves while how we add value. And there's 6 ways, like I said before. The best and quickest way to make money, I know, and I've done this many times, and we've taught all of our mentoring clients how to do this, is to buy a property at a discount. All right, buy a property at a discount. First and number one, the easiest way to make money in real estate is to buy a property at a discount. We play this property game, and many of you have already been along to our property game, our one-day property game. We're playing around Australia. You might have seen it in our emails or our ads, in the API magazine. But our property game is based around buying property at a discount and adding value. You should come along if you haven't already played it. It's fantastic. We've got Perth coming up soon and Melbourne not too far away. But anyway, buy a property at a discount. Number one, always ask for a better price. Okay? Now, when you buy a property with a discount, can you get the money immediately like that overnight? The answer is no. Sometimes you have to wait 6 to 12 months to realise that discount as equity or redraw or value. But hey, if the property is on the market for 400 and you bought it for 350, that's 50 grand less, and that's a fantastic result as a property investor. The next best way, and something that's happening at the moment which is brilliant, a lot of our investors are doing this right now, is renovating. Okay, the time is great for renovating in the right markets, especially Sydney at the moment, because the rents in Sydney are skyrocketing. Maybe the growth is a little bit flat and not so high as it was a year or 2 ago, but the rents are skyrocketing. Vacancy rates are super low, and thumbs up for that. So you add value in the rent, you push your rent from $250 to $350 very quickly. We're just doing a deal right now in a place called Kangaroo Point, which is actually a Brisbane property, and Brisbane rents are quite good as well. Even though the flood or the natural disaster happened just recently, there's still good opportunities in there as a property investor if you're clever and you're considered about how you choose the deal. And we're doing a little deal in a place called Kangaroo Point, which is 2 k's from the CBD. We're buying a property for a very good price. It's quite run down, and we're going to renovate it. And the rent's going to go from $290 a week to $600 a week. Now that's fantastic. That's a 100% increase. Now, that's the type of value we like to add. We get a discount, we add a renovation, and our rents go up significantly, and later on our values will follow. The ones that I like, and these are some of my favourites, are getting a property and strataing it, or number 4, getting a property with more land than you need and subdividing it, right? And so just recently I bought a little block of 4 units down in New South Wales, and it was 4 on 1 title, and I just literally drew a line on a piece of paper and submitted it to council. We had some planners and stuff doing it. It's not as easy as that, but that's the concept. I added some land to the title, and we added value to that property, which was fantastic. All right. So with lots and lots of little deals like duplexes and blocks of 3 and blocks of 4 and blocks of 6. The fantastic, or the value that's laying around, is the land. Put little courtyards on them, put little fences up, make it work, all right? So you buy a block, strata title it down, maybe sell 2, keep 2, and that's a really good way of making money no matter what the market's doing. At the same time, renovate, and get a discount, and you're doing 2 or 3 things that are making you money without even market growth. All right? The other ones that I'm not a big fan of right now, but this one will happen soon enough when the market warms up a little bit, is developing. Okay, buy a block of land that you can put 2 townhouses or 4 townhouses on, or 6 townhouses or something like that, and develop it later on, brand new. You need more money, you need more experience, you need more time. It's something that I wouldn't be doing if you're not capable of doing it financially or experience-wise. I'd stick to the ones above the line. These ones here, these 4, buy something at a discount, do a reno and do a strata. Fantastic, a fantastic one. And the other one that I like is in adding value, and we're not adding value as buyers, but someone else is adding the value, and we get timers off the plan. I haven't got time to talk about off the plan today, but it's still a good strategy, it's still a good way to get property in the right market at the right time. And so that's something you've got to be considered about. I always put it down number 6 because it works, but it needs to be implemented in the right marketplace. So here's the drill. In a slow market, or any market at any time, but in a slow market, think about how you're going to force value yourself as a property investor. Buy a property at a discount. Do a renovation. Strata title it. Subdivide it. Combine all 3 or 4 at the same time. Some of the little deals at the moment we're doing in Sydney is buying houses, putting granny flats on, renovating the house, doing a little development out the back. Add the value, force the value, make the money. All right? If you want to know a little bit more about these strategies, a bit more in depth, come along to one of our property information nights where they're held all over the country, and you'll meet our coaches all around Australia who are fantastic property investors. Some of our guys have done huge amounts of deals in strata and subdividing and buying properties at discounts, and they walk the walk as well as talk the talk. If you get along to one of those nights, you'll get some great information, you'll network and meet some cool people, and I'm sure you'll get some great value out of it. But until then, guys, take care out in the marketplace. Keep moving along. Ignore that negative sentiment out there, because we know as professional property investors, we need to be able to buy and make money in any market and use some of these strategies to do so. So take care, get along to one of those property information nights, and I'll see you soon.